butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was butter. Betty bought butter and she said she butter was bitter. Betty bought butter and she butter was bitter. Betty bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said it was bitter. Hello guys, welcome. This is the Lion
and the Goddess,
and we're here to take you on another journey of twisting our tongues.
So tonight we're doing the tongue twister challenge. We got a few tongue twisters we're gonna try to say.
Are you ready?
Yeah, this should be interesting.
Let's go.
Pretty darn interesting.
So, first word up.
Irish. Say this for 10 times for 10 seconds. Say Irish wristwatch.
For 10 times, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Irish. Irish wristwatch. Irish witch watch. Irish wristwatch. Irish rich watch. Irish rich watch. Irish witch watch. Irish witch watch. Irish witch watch. Irish witch watch. Irish rich watch. Irish rich watch. 10.
I'm gonna use my fingers because I'm gonna lose count. Okay. First of all, it sounds like you're saying Iris rich watch.
No, I said Irish wrist watch.
Exactly. You said
Irish witch watch.
So
No, the viewers can tell what I said. I get it right.
You just said it again.
So that's
Iris.
one up.
No, you said Iris. It's Irish.
Okay, Irish witch watch. Irish like your wrist. Okay, listen. Irish wrist watch. Irish witch.
Whisk.
No, that's not it.
Whisk.
I said Irish.
Whisk.
Look, Irish, right? Wrist watch. Irish wrist watch. Irish. Yeah, I think you should go first. You go first.
I'm gonna try to say it.
You go first. I mean, I did pretty good on that one. That was good. Eh?
Irish wristwatch. 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 Irish wristwatch.
B. Come on.
I don't know. That was so.
That was a little bit excited. Eh?
No, I feel like my jaw was feeling.
That was you were exercising.
Irish wristwatch.
Wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
It's easier to say it that way.
Yeah.
Irish
wristwatch. Because you don't know what you're saying.
Because your mouth is already in a position to say wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Think about it out.
Alright, let's go for it.
Alright,
next.
You want to do no exercise?
I mean, I thought this was a real thing.
Well, these two are just like 2 words, so I just call them exercise.
Okay.
This one says sushi session.
That's easy.
Sushi
You want to go first? Go
sushi session. 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 Sushi session.
You're saying sister.
Sushi
session.
Session.
My turn. Sushi session, 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 sushi session. Hey, sushi. Hey, that's a rhythm. Hey, sushi session, sushi session, sushi session, sushi, sushi session.
Hey, I think that's
I'm
what,
the boss of
I think those was your
Ting.
first words.
Toasting.
I think those was your first words when you was born.
Sushi
Alright, we're
session.
gonna do rock, paper, scissors for these, because I don't want
Oh my god. You can't be.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Cheater!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah, I got you.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I cut you.
No, you don't. Rock crushes
This
scissors.
can cut you.
No. Scissors cuts paper. Rock crushes scissors. Paper wraps rock.
Okay. So
I win.
you want to do
So
it again?
you gonna go first. If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch?
If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch? If two witches would watch, two witches would watch, which watch would watch which witches?
No. I said it backwards.
If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watches?
Watch, not watches. But go ahead. Good. I'll go ahead. 4.
If two witches would watch, which witch would watch? Which witch would watch? Which witch would watch?
Which?
Two witches would watch. Which witch would watch which? Watch. Which would watch which witch? Which would watch which watch?
I
Right?
want the words on the screen.
Why is it like that?
If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch? If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch? If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch? If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch? If two witches would watch, which witch would watch which watch?
B. I think this is not fair.
Right. I'm not good though. This is hard. That was easy for me. This one says, lesser leather never weathered, wetter weather better. Lesser leather never weathered, wetter weather better. You try it? 5 times.
Lesser leather never weather better. Right?
It's leather once though.
Never weather wetter leather better. Lesser leather never weather wetter weather better.
Perfect. Alright, that's 3.
Lesser leather never weather wetter weather better.
Woo!
Lesser leather never weather wetter leather better weather.
I got lost on that one. I don't know what you said.
No.
Alright.
Lesser leather never weather better.
Right. Good job, babe.
That's messy.
That's so annoying.
How is it alright?
Because my mom hurt. Lesser leather never weathered weather better. Lesser leather never weathered weather better. Lesser leather never weathered weather better.
Lesser weather never leather better. Lesser leather never weather letter
I think
wetter
this,
better.
no, this is not fair because you gonna say your accent while you saying weather.
Huh?
You gonna try to use your accent as an excuse for saying weather.
Nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, go. Say good. Next one.
The next one is
Sorry.
Sally. Everybody should know this by now.
Sally
sold
sold
seashells by the seashore.
Sally sold seashell by the seashore. Sally sell seashell by the seashore. Sally sell seashore by the seashore. Sally sell seashell by the seashore. Boom.
That was fine. Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
That's
Sally
easy.
sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
I think we need to say it faster.
Here, my tongue. I can't say it no faster.
Alright.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Why you have to read it like that?
It's easier. Makes it a little easier when you're saying what
Don't
I'm
do,
southern drawl.
don't do that at me. Don't cheat.
Well, that just ignites my southern accent.
Betty, the border, bought some butter, butter,
What the
but she said the butter was bitter. Betty, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Yeah.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was butter.
Bruh,
Betty
bruh,
bought
bruh,
butter,
bruh.
and she said she butter was bitter.
Hey, it
Betty
sound
bought
like reggae
butter, and
song.
she butter was bitter.
Bruh.
Betty Betty bought butter, but she said the butter
Let
was
me
bitter.
see.
Betty bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Shut
Betty
up.
bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Bruh,
Betty
bruh.
bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Bruh.
Betty bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Bruh.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
Bruh.
Betty bought some butter, and she said the butter was bitter.
Ow.
Yeah, of course. You have to do it.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter.
B, you have to say it faster. Like how I say it fast. That's not fair.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter. I'm gonna close my eyes if it helps. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the water was
Come on.
The water was bitter.
That's what I say. It's
The
butter.
water.
It's butter. It's not water. It's butter.
The water was bitter.
Come on, let's go.
It was tap water.
Come, let's go. Faster. Faster.
It was tap water.
Betty bought the butter, but
Okay,
the butter
Betty
was...
bought the butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter. Betty butter was a butter.
V, come on, man. You have to get it right. That's not how it goes. Come on.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would you wood if you could wood a woodchuck?
That's not it. I said that's not it.
Me, how much wood could you wood a woodchuck if a woodchuck could wood you?
That's not.
Ready? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Right?
Not chuck.
Okay, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
No.
How much wood a woodchuck
Say
chuck?
it here.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck
Wood.
if a woodchuck would chuck wood?
You said it right one time.
I said right. I
did.
said how much
Wood.
V, let's be fair, my guy.
I'm telling you, I'm being fair.
Listen up. How much could a wood
No.
How much wood
Wood.
V, relax now. Let me say it.
You messing up.
Nah.
I'm trying to help you.
No, don't help me. I don't need no help. Listen. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Simple.
You got it. Now keep saying it. Because you wasn't saying it right those times.
Ready? How much wood could if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could
Wood.
But B.
It's wood.
B. But if you say If I say how much could a woodchuck,
That's not it.
that could
It's
make
wood.
more sense, right?
But this not the way this twister.
And I'm just saying that
Not
would
the
make
way
more
the tongue
sense.
twister goes. That's why it's a tongue twister.
That-
Because you're gonna say it wrong, but the
That
point is
would
to
make
say it
more
right.
sense.
It's not
Because
about
guess
it,
what? It's
about
how
saying
much.
right.
Listen, how much a wood.
This says how much would a. So
Alright,
two
let's
woods.
let's go. How much would a woodchuck? Be what me. That's what I mean. That's
So whenever you
cheating.
say the wrong thing, you gonna say I said it right. No, you didn't.
Listen.
It's not
How
right.
much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Perfect.
That's simple.
Okay.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Why you shaking your head?
You said could when you should have said would.
No, I said wood. I said how much a wood could. How much?
You said could.
Yeah, I said how much wood a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
All right.
That's where the wood come
All right,
in.
my turn. This is easy. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a
B,
woodchuck
I think you
could
need
chuck
to go
wood?
first.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're not fair. You wait till I say
You lost in the rock, paper, scissors.
No, you wait till I say you could catch it so you could like how much could a wood
Well, guess what?
how much could a woodchuck chuck and a
You
woodchuck
lost
chuck
in the
wood?
rock, paper, scissors. So that's
not fair, my girl.
Next one is actually the answer to the one we just was doing, right? So this one says it would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could chuck. Wait, no. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood that
This
a
is not
woodchuck
it. Woodchuck all the woodchuck. Man, I can't do this one.
It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck
You first
could
go.
if a woodchuck could chuck
You
wood.
first go.
You go. This is why.
I go.
I'm just-
You're not fair, my girl. B, relax, man. Relax. It's not fair, my girl. Team Lion all the way. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Simple. I got it. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood if a woodchuck could. No, it would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood a woodchuck chuck. It could chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood if a woodchuck could if chuck. It's challenge.
Well, obviously you're gonna be at a disadvantage because of your native accent.
It could chuck all the wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Why they
It
couldn't
would
just
chuck
say-
all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck
B,
wood.
why you practice these words and then you're gonna come out here? That's
I didn't
cheating.
practice.
That's cheating, my girl. I mean,
I clearly
you
didn't
know
practice.
this challenge
But I
already.
couldn't do this one.
We
I
need,
couldn't do this
listen,
one.
we need to choose
I just want
something.
to just eat on me.
We need to choose something that.
You chose these, so don't say that I'm cheating. You chose this challenge and you chose this.
Okay, say it fast. Cause you saying it slow. Say it fast.
It would
and
chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood.
What?
It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck
Don't look
wood.
at me and say, look at your camera.
It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. It would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could. But you get the
That's
point.
cheating.
The moral of the story is you're at a disadvantage. It's not your native language. But no.
We could chuck all the wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. That's how you should put it. We could chuck all the wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And I'm the wood, so I will chuck all. No, I have the wood to chuck the girl.
What's chucking wood?
It's wood. It's like giving wood.
What does that mean, chuck though?
Chuck it.
No, that's
Yeah,
not.
it's chuck the wood.
Because a woodchuck is like a beaver, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Alright,
guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed
I mean,
this.
you know, next time I'll do better. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna sit down and practice.
You guys, be patient with the guy. It was a language barrier.
I'm gonna practice. Okay, and next time I'm coming hard. Team Lion, don't give up on me. Right? And on that note, we're out.
Thanks guys for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up.
Like our shirt.
Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. We love you. Thanks for the support. We really appreciate it. We're gonna keep coming hard, coming back to back every day with videos every single day on the way. We got videos every single day on the way. We got videos every single day on the way. We got videos. We got pop it, drop it, lock it,
We have video every day on the way. Video every day on the way, till the way, every day on the way. When you take it highway, when you take it on the highway, it's video there. Video everywhere, every day, video. Hey, so we say video every day. Check out what shirt.
Y'all get the point, right?
Love
you, bye.
Check out the shirt in store.
I think we should do something crazy. Like say F everyone. Been another perfect day with ya. Wanna lay with ya. Spend the night with ya. Spend my life with ya. Alright. Oh, every